Should AI be allowed to make moral decisions? AI is already shaping human life. It decides what content we see, and it helps doctors diagnose diseases. It is used in security systems, and it's even starting to be involved in court-related decisions. It sounds like the future, but in reality, it's already happening today. And this raises a critical question: should AI be allowed to make moral decisions? Because when an algorithm influences human life, mistake is no longer just technical, it becomes moral. Overall, what are moral decisions? Moral decisions are choices related to life, justice, and responsibility. For example, who should be saved in an accident? Who should be granted freedom or denied it? Who should receive medical treatment first? Traditionally, these decisions were made only by humans, but today algorithms are increasingly involved in these processes. And this raises a serious philosophical question: can logic replace morality? The first real case is compass. One of the most well-known cases is a compass system in the United States. The algorithm was used in courts by access to the likelihood of offending, and in simple terms, it tries to predict how risky a person was. Just uses these predictions when deciding the sentences are oral, and however a serious conversation follow it. Studies suggest that the algorithm could be biased and is often liable at black defendants and higher risk. This means that AI system was indirectly influencing human freedom, and this leads to a major ethical question. If an algorithm makes a mistake, who is morally responsible? In another case, AI in medicine. In another case, AI is already being used in healthcare, and the AI systems help doctors analyze medical images, predict diseases, and prioritize patients. In some hospitals, algorithms can influence who receives treatment first when resources are limited. This is no longer theoretical, it's real-world practice. But it raises a dilemma. If a machine learning decides some who get medical priority in just optimization, or it's a moral decision. Arguments in favor of AI is that some people argue that AI should be involved in moral decision making. The reason is simple: humans are imperfect, and the judges can be biased, doctors can be tired, decisions can be influenced by emotions, stress, or corruption. And the AI, on the other hand, can analyze massive amounts of data without fatigue or emotion. And in theory, it's called make decisions more objective from a philosophical perspective. This connects utilitarianism. Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill, the founders of utilitarian ethics, argued that morality fight action in the world produces the greatest good for the greatest number of people. And in many ways, AI works exactly like that by optimizing outcomes. The arguments against AI is, however, another perspective. AI does not have consequences. It doesn't not feel like pain, empathy, or fear, and it just doesn't understand morality. It only processes data. And the philosopher John Searle, known our Chinese room argument, claimed that a machine can simulative understanding without actually understanding anything. In other words, AI can implement moral reasoning, but it doesn't truly comprehend it. In addition, AI terms from human data. This means it can inherit humans' biases and the discrimination. This issue becomes even more serious in military applications where autonomous systems may select targets with a human inversion. And the question becomes unavoidable: should a machine learning decide who lives and who dies? In our view, the problem is not only the AI itself. The longer danger appears when humans start transferring moral responsibility to machines. But an algorithm does not just exist independently. It is created by humans, it is trained by humans, and is deployed by humans. Philosopher Immanuel Kant, the founder of ethics, argued that humans should never treat it merely as a means and to an end. However, AI systems often treat human as data points, and AI is becoming increasingly powerful, and its influence on human life will only continue to grow. Perhaps one day, AI will be able to make decisions faster and more accurately than humans, but the fundamental question remains: can a machine truly understand morality? Or is morality something that requires consistency, empathy, and responsibility? And maybe the most important question is not intelligent AI will become,